Everybody. So earlier I did a live interactive session going over these 1 cent leads and the results that I'm getting, which are insanely good so far. I'm going to go over them again here. I did a recording, but it didn't take, and I don't know why. So I'm just going to go over the most important aspects of things that we talked about for those of you that are either in that 1 cent lead program or you're not yet and you want to see what's going on. First of all, I want to say before I go over the stats here early, a couple days ago, I tested them, very skeptical, and I was just checking initially to see if we got spam complaints, because I've never heard of getting good results off 1 cent leads before, let alone not get total spam complaints, just full of junk leads. But when I did that first test, I didn't get spam complaints. And I was very skeptical still, but I was like, okay, if you guys want to test with this is a great place to start testing. Well, I've since gotten great results with this in the last couple days, and I'll share that with you. And even though it's early, the results are so insanely good, I think everybody should be in this now. So, you don't know if that will always be the case. We do not get emotionally attached to any one lead source. So if you're going to participate in this, understand that's just the way it always will be. A lead source can be great one day and then not good the next, or it could be great for 6 months or a year, and then that can change. We're going to keep testing this and watching, and for as long as it's anything close to this, and it doesn't even need to be anything this good. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous how good this is working right now. But if it was like 10% this good, we'd keep using this. It's really inexpensive results that I'm seeing right now, and I don't know how they're pulling this off. I think they have some kind of new approach to it, this business model generating leads and so forth, and I don't know what they're doing. Someone asked, are they giving us like the same leads, like we must be emailing the same people and so forth? They're getting redundant emails. It's like, look, I don't know, but I don't think so, or I would have got spam complaints. Like, I don't know how they're pulling off giving us leads for so inexpensive that are getting these results, but let me talk about the results, and let me just say everybody should be in this. Whether you're in level 1, level 2, level 3, you should jump in. It's $30 setup and $30 a month. And then every month for $30 a month, you're getting 100 leads deposited into your account a day. I'm going to go over these stats in a second, but I'm going to go to my leads. And you can email them from this system once every 24 hours, and you can email those leads over and over. So Robin first bought this for me to check out, because we're testing different things all the time right now. But the reason why I brought you guys' attention to this, and I jumped on this and stopped everything to get this going, is because these are really inexpensive compared to anything else I'm testing, and getting way better results for the cost than anything else I'm testing. So that's why we're focusing you on this as opposed to other things that we've been testing. This is just ridiculous. And even though I will not be relying on this as my sole lead source by any stretch of the imagination, because it doesn't allow you to scale. Like, you can't, like, with some of our more sophisticated lead sources, like let's say you're doing YouTube ads for our level 2 group, those of you that are executive and are in our level 2 group, or level 3, we do more advanced guerrilla online marketing strategies in level 2 and 3 where you can scale, meaning like when we find a good ad in a good situation, you might spend, let's say, $300 on advertising and make $300 back immediately, or even $400 back immediately on the enrollment bonus. And so then you're basically able to scale up. And then you're able to put that, like, let's say if you made $400 back, you put $400 into it. And then you get $400 back, and you put another $400 into it. And it's like, and then you just keep putting that in, and you keep getting it back right away, so you can scale up. And you say, well, heck, it's working so good, I'll put $800 into it. You get $800 back. That's what those allow you to do. And pretty soon you're putting $1,000 into it, you're getting $1,000 back right away, plus the residuals that follow. So level 2 and level 3 support groups do those more sophisticated marketing strategies, and that's where I'll be putting my focus there mostly, personally, and sharing those with those of you in level 2 and level 3. Now, level 3 has even more sophisticated marketing strategies that allow you to scale at insane levels, but it takes like a couple months to set up the funnel. So I suggest those that want to do more advanced stuff, start with the more advanced online guerrilla marketing strategies we do in level 2, like the YouTube ads and stuff, which we're going to move into next. And then you can move into level 3 if you really want to go crazy with it. That's the ambassador program and profit platform you can ask about. But this right here is for everybody because this is so inexpensive and so easy to set up and so fast. So as long as we're getting even 10% of the results that I'm going to show you that we're getting this early, like this will be a great source for everybody. And I'm just doing it to lead, and I'll keep doing it as just one, little lead source that's working. And I'm getting pre-enrollees. I already got an enrollment. We'll just keep testing it. Others are getting pre-enrollees. Well, I'll show you the results and where we're at with it. It's still very early, but the results are so good. It's a great place. I'm recommending everybody, whether you're at level 1, level 2, level 3, jump into this. Join us in this process. As long as you're going to enter into it understanding that the results I'm getting now could change. And if it does and they're no good, then we just move on to something else. I'm testing lots of things, but this is where we should be focusing our time right now. I don't have any question about that. And when you get a new person signed up, as long as results are anything close to this, I would say you want to plug them into this even before they get their marketing funnel. Because one of the most powerful things, I'll go over statistics here in a second, I just want you to understand, one of the most powerful things of the network marketing model is getting people up and running fast. And so this whole thing allows you to market right to your HempWorks page, and then when they come into the HempWorks as a pre-enrollee, then we'll send them to the marketing funnel. Again, and the marketing funnel that we build you looks like this, right? So what we do is, if you go to you log into your account, you go to my website, you go to website URLs, and you see all these options you have for these different pages. And you just click on any of these, and you can view them. And if you like it, this is the URL you promote. And then when people opt in, when you promote this, like with these leads I'm talking about, and they opt in, they become a pre-enrollee in the team line, right? So that's one of the first steps. Well, here's the one that I'm promoting. You can pick the one you want. For right now, I'm testing this one, and it's doing great. So this is exactly what the same thing I did when I brought in 214 people in December. I sent people here first. They opted in, and then they became pre-enrollees. And when they become pre-enrollees, then you go to where is it? My website. You go to Contact Manager, and then you go here. You can search for a lot of things, but in this case, you click on the down arrow under Type, and you search for pre-enrollees, and then you hit Search. And so this is how you find all of your pre-enrollees. And I have 558 pre-enrollees down here. Okay, and I can hit Export, and then it opens up over here an Excel spreadsheet. And then I could download that in. I'm not going to show you that now, but I could download that into another email system I have. But understand, if you're just starting out, or your new people signing up are just starting out, they don't even need an email system. They can just send right from here. I'm going to show you how to do that. They can just send directly from the system, from where you get the leads. But I will be downloading mine in, and when you want to graduate to more sophisticated stuff, you would want to get an email system you could load them into, so you can either email them even more than once a day. Because from this system, they only let you email once a day. But that's still plenty for starting out. But I just wanted to show you where you found your pre-enrollees. So we're duplicating the process that I did, where I've enrolled basically almost 300 people now since I started in December. Personally, 214 just in December, my first month. And what I did was I sent them to a HempWorks capture page, and I got the pre-enrollee emails from here. And then I emailed them to my marketing funnel. Now, at first, my marketing funnel wasn't this cool, but it was basically the same process, where I had a more candid, rougher overview of the system, and then they could sign up. And so that's what this would allow you to model. So now, if you're brand new or your person's brand new, I believe now, based on the results I'm about ready to show you, that they should start. Very first step, even before getting one of our funnels built, just get set up with this. Start sending out the emails I give them. Like, as soon as someone signs up here, we add them to another group, and we give them the emails to send out. And then, like, this might look messy, but on this page, everybody that's in here is part of this. Like I give you 2 emails you can choose from at first. Well, right now we're just sending one, but at first I had them either choose email A or email B, and I gave them 5 different subject lines, and then we're reporting back, like, the best, what day they sent it, when did they send it from. MLGS stands for this lead system directly. Did they send it from here, or did they use their own system? Again, you don't have to have your own system, but some of us do, so we're reporting that. Are you sending them directly to your HempWorks funnel, like this? or they're reporting, or are they sending it to their PS funnel directly here? Now, I'm going to recommend from now on, just based on the stats I'm seeing, and I talked about this in the webinar, it's not really that important. Right now, let's duplicate what I did. Let's send them to the HempWorks funnel first, capture the pre-enrollee. That way your new people can get started, or if you're brand new, you can get started with these leads and start building your pre-enrollees and contributing to the growth of the team line and create that faster growth, which is what makes this model work, while you're putting together your funnel with us, right? So there might be a 2 or 3 day delay to get your funnel together. Some of you might even take a little bit longer to work through some kinks, getting your funnel all set up and personalized, right? Well, while you're doing that, I think your first step even before that is to get these leads. The results are incredible. Again, I'll go over those in a second. And then start sending them to your HempWorks funnel. I suggest this one. And then start generating pre-enrollees, and then follow up with your pre-enrollees by sending them to your funnel like this that we built you once you have it. That's following the same process I use that has been real successful. Now later we're going to put doorway pages here, meaning later there'll be lead capture pages that people can fill out before they land here, and at that point then you're generating your own lead. And that makes it easier to load into other email systems if you want to even graduate into doing that. So we are going to keep advancing, and that's why it's cool to have Kartra, because we'll just be able to drop those pages in. We'll be able to drop in new email autoresponders. All kinds of exciting stuff to talk about. Oh my goodness. Like for example, what we're learning here when people are reporting the results they're getting, emailing for these leads, and we're seeing which email subject lines get the best result. We're seeing which emails get the highest clicks and lead to the highest number of pre-enrollees and sales. And that's how I'm building the autoresponders. So as we do more research pretty soon, we're going to turn what I'm finding here into the autoresponder. So pretty soon, you'll just be able to load your leads into an autoresponder, and the emails that we already tested and figured out are the best to bring results will just automatically go out, and you won't have to even think about it anymore, other than just when you get your 100 every day, it gives you 100 leads. By the way, it gives you 200 if you refer one person, which is amazing because then it's only a half a cent a lead. But at first I was getting 100 leads a day. And you just load those in and the autoresponders would work. But right now we're in the early stages of this, which I encourage you all to be a part of, because you get to kind of participate in sending out the emails to your leads. You'll start to get pre-enrollees, are really, really inexpensive. And then you would send your pre-enrollees to your funnel once you have it. If you don't have your funnel yet, that's okay. Just start getting pre-enrollees while you're getting your funnel together. And when you get a new person signed up, first thing you should do is get them these leads. Let's look at my results. So I actually only sent out, I didn't send out to all my leads yet. I just got started, and I started getting these leads on the 10th, and I wasn't emailing them yet. I didn't start emailing them. The very first time I emailed was on the 14th, and I emailed from my own Kartra system, Kajabi system, my own email system, so I could, because I didn't know if I could trust this reporting data. I didn't know if I could trust them. I wanted to see how many spam complaints I got. And I didn't get any spam complaints, and I got some clicks and results. And that's when I then sent it through the system to see, wow, is this legit? And so I sent 2 tests through this system. So if I go to statistics, the first email I sent was on the 16th, and I tested a subject line. I shared with the group 5 different subject lines you could choose from, and people are reporting which one they chose so we could compare the results. And I chose the one that said, swore you'd never do network marketing again. And by this time I had referred somebody, so I was getting 200 leads a day. If you don't refer anybody, you get 100 leads a day, which is still 1 cent a lead, still amazing. Once you refer somebody, you get 200 leads a day, which is half a cent a lead, 6,000 leads a month. 200 a day for 30 days every day, every month. This is crazy. And again, you can email them over and over again. So the results I'm getting are just the beginning, because I can email these same leads over and over again, and I still have a whole month's worth of leads to get. Anyway, so this first test, 79 opened, almost 40% open rate. That's insanely good. 22 clicks. And then I went to confirm, and if you go back here, check this out. If you go back here to tools, you all have this tool, tools, and then advertising. You can also be kind of seeing what's going on in here. And so what I did was I created a source tracking code. I'll show you how easy that is, called 3,000 leads February 15th and 16th. And I called it that because I was testing on the 16th, when it was the first time I was testing these leads. And let me go back to leads and show you so you really follow along. So for the first time, I was really putting it to the test because I didn't get. I emailed it through my system on the 14th. I downloaded them. You don't have to do that, but I downloaded them to my Kajabi system, sent them out that way so I could see because I didn't trust them yet. I wanted to see, do I get spam complaints? I wanted to see what's going on. But then for the first time on the 16th, actually, I was like really impressed at that point, wanted to really test it. So on the 16th, I sent leads to the 15th and the 16th group. Oh, and that's why it went to 200, because I sent to both of those lists for the first time. That's what these results are. This first one, I sent to the 15th and 16th, and that's why I called it 3,000 leads, because you get 3,000 leads a month. 3,000 leads February 15th and 16th, because I was testing for the first time those two lists. On the 16th, I was sending to the leads I got on the 15th was 100 leads, and the 16th I got 100 leads, so it was 200 leads. Almost 40% open email, which is amazing. For cheap leads that cheap, it's just incredible. I just can't believe it, and I wouldn't believe it if I didn't confirm the results with my own tracking code in the My Daily Choice site. Well, I got 22 clicks, so I go over here, and it says 39 hits to the page, which coincided the other day. It coincided. It was like around 22. Now it's 39 because I sent another email out. I didn't change the tracking code yet. So I sent another email out on the 17th to 200 leads, got 15 clicks. What's 22 plus 15 is 37, and this says 39. So that makes sense. Maybe someone might have clicked twice, but I'm seeing that the data is close enough, like I'm trusting their data. Now, I heard someone else report that the data wasn't making sense, so we got more to look there, but I'm feeling pretty confident about it because my data is totally making sense because I'm able to confirm with the My Daily Choice site that it's adding up, it's making sense. Again, it has two more, either because the databases aren't updating at the same time, or totally makes sense that somebody might have clicked on the email more than once, and then it would count again and landed on this page again. And then I got 6 pre-enrollees. Of course, they wouldn't know that in this reporting, so I got, which is why you want to set up a source code. I got 6 pre-enrollees, which is amazing. You need to understand, like, if you just, because I have so many more leads coming. It just started, so I'm going to get 200 leads a day because I referred one person all month. So for the $30 setup and the $30 a month that I pay from now on to get the 6,000 leads, like, I haven't even begun to touch the leads. So just looking at the leads that I sent, breaking down price, I mean, we don't know if this is going to continue. This is crazy, but it's really important to look at this, how much it's costing to get pre-enrollees with this so far. And we just keep watching that. But 200 leads at a half a cent a lead, it means I'm paying $1 for 200 leads. So for $2, I've spent $2 and I got 6 pre-enrollees. So that means 6 pre-enrollees, $2. So what is that? It's just crazy. Is that $3? No, it's like, is that 30-some cents a lead? Wait, it's late in the day, so some of you that are really good at math, this is simple for you. Hold on. Usually I would be able to figure it out better. Let me just get out my calculator real quick. So, one sec. Just want to. No, so that's not right. Is it 50 cents a lead? Yeah, it's just 50 cents a lead. I'm really showing my. Well, no, it's $2. So 2 divided by 6. Yeah, so it's 30 cents a lead, 33 cents a lead. That's crazy. Yeah, that's right. I was right. So 33 cents a pre-enrollee is just nuts inexpensive. It could be a 10% this good, and I would still think this was amazing because it's the combined effect of, like, if you have 10 people in your team line doing this, like, it's going to start to really go. Because remember, I'm going to get 28 more days of leads for the month for my $30 a month. So it's just crazy. And I already got him, and this is where it's really nuts. Just testing it out. Evan, haven't spoken with Evan yet, but he was actually listening to the call today. And Evan, if you're listening to this replay, I tried to reach out to you on the call, but you were already gone, I think. But a gentleman by the name of Evan enrolled at the executive level, already enrolled into these leads, and is duplicating the process, getting his marketing funnel set up now. Now, That's just crazy. Again, we're testing lots of sources. I've enrolled almost 300 people through various methods, and have recently started testing all kinds of things. Some of them working great that I was about ready to share, but then I saw this, tested it, and it's nuts. So we're going to run with this as a first step for people because it's so easy to set up. The cost per pre-enrollee so far tested is insane, at least for me. Other people are getting different results depending on what emails they sent, but we're able to narrow down as a group. That's the other big benefit for being in here, is you're also just learning what works and everything, and you're following along. It's just great. But other people, some people reported, and I don't think everyone's reported yet, but someone here got 5 pre-enrollees, George Christian. I don't know if that counts 2 days of emails, because I looked at his second day, and he hasn't reported on the second day, so he might not have known to do that. We're going to get this tidier. We just started this process. We're going to improve this, so I got to check with him and see, is that from 2 days? But whether it's from 1 day or 2 days, it's amazing. Someone else reported 0. But different people but she's sent to a different funnel. She's sent to the other marketing funnel, which I wouldn't expect to get as many leads on the front end. So definitely, guys, from now on, send to the HempWorks funnel. I gave you that option, but I believe we should send to the HempWorks funnel first, and then send them to the marketing funnel. That's the same process that I used when I did things. I just wanted to put that in there because we do want to test for that. But I think at this point, you can see people that send the PS funnel, it's not going to do as good. And if you're wondering, well, why do we need the PS funnel? Because as soon as someone opts in as a pre-enrollee, you need to send them something that introduces them to what we offer. And that's when you just send them to our funnel. And again, we'll test other versions of that. Like I said, later we'll put a doorway on this, and we'll test like other lead capture pages that lead in and drop that into your funnel. But right now, we need to run with this. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm actually going to send an email from this system and show you how to do that here in a minute. You can send an email out to your lists every 24 hours. You can send to the new emails. You can send to the old emails. You can send them over and over. So the results we can get squeezed out of this is way beyond what we're seeing already, because I can get to email those same leads over and over again. It's just absolutely incredible. I would have never believed it, to be honest with you, if I hadn't seen it myself. It's unheard of. So, okay. And again, I'm going to say again, who knows how great this will last, or, we're just early on, but it's good enough for sure to jump in. It is so inexpensive. $30 setup, $30 a month. Even if you don't refer anybody, you then get 100 leads a day for 30 days. So you get 3,000 leads. I give you the emails to send to them. They become pre-enrollees. I give you the emails to send to them, and then they're going to go to your other funnel that we have. If you don't have your funnel built with us yet, or your people don't that you just brought in, you should bring them into this anyway. And then while they're getting their funnel set up, they should be generating pre-enrollees and getting kind of used to this and starting to participate with us in this process of testing different subject lines, because it's just so valuable to participate in that. And you can see, others here. Someone got 0. 10 clicks though, and remember, she gets to email the list again and again and again at no additional cost. So it's not a big deal that she got 0. And then also she sent to the PS funnel, so that makes sense. Send to the HempWorks funnel first. Anna got 2 leads. Everyone that looks like almost everyone that sent to the HempWorks funnel got pre-enrollees, which is just outstanding because again, you can send to those over and over and over again. Okay. Let's look at a few more things. First of all, let me show you how to set up the source code, which is what allows me to kind of compare the results here and also see how many pre-enrollees and how many signups I get from this. You go to Tools, and you go to Advertising. And the way this works is you take the link, like if I want to promote this lead capture page and I showed you where to find it, you copy this URL, and then at the end of that URL, you put this right here. You put question mark, and then source equals, and then whatever you want. And I put at the end 3,000 leads, February 15th and 16th, but you can put whatever you want, and you can make as many of these as you want. And all you do is, once you take that URL right here, that web address, and then at the end of it, you put question mark, source equals, and then whatever you want. And if I were to go there, I'm not going to do it because I don't know how to delete these once they're here, but if I were to just go there, it would show up. Okay, so that's how you create a tracking code. It's really, really easy. Now you don't want to share that tracking code with somebody else to click on because it's going to show results and confuse you. You'll think you got more hits than you did. You might want to test it once, but like go ahead and do it. Like go ahead and take your lead capture page link, put question mark source equals, and then do like test. And then when you go to the page, you're going to see you got a hit. Okay, and if somebody opts in, you'll get a show pre-enrollee, or you could test that. Okay, so that's how you create a source tracking code, and that source tracking code goes inside your email. So if I click on one of these emails, I'm going to show you how to send an email in a second. So you see this is the email I sent, and again, I give you this email when you join and you come on in. We put you into the Facebook group for this, and I give you the emails and stuff. But you see this link right here? If I were to click on that, I don't want to, but if I were to click on that, it would go to this page, but it has the source tracking code in it, so it would show another hit here to the page. Okay, is that making sense? I'll do more interactive calls. If you don't fully understand everything, you just come on in. Again, $30 setup, $30 a month for these leads, incredible results. You'll never find, I've never seen such inexpensive quality leads before. I don't know how long it's going to last, so don't come in emotionally attached to what happens here. We'll just keep testing and migrating around. That's how you have success in marketing. It's not a gamble. You don't market where you just put all your eggs in one basket. But this is a phenomenal way to get started. It's a phenomenal thing that everyone should be doing. It won't be the last thing that I do, not even close. We're testing all kinds of things. We'll move into more advanced stuff. But everyone, level 1, level 2, level 3, and even people you sign up that didn't make it to level 1, they want to build, they should do this. It's just, and you don't even need our funnels to do it. You could just be sending them to the pre-enrollee, at least be contributing to pre-enrollees. Now, you're going to do a lot better if after they become a pre-enrollee, you start sending them emails to come in here. Because that's where we talk about what our commitments are to them as their upline team, what we're asking for back. I mean, you know, that's going to be valuable. But if somebody doesn't want to get a funnel, they're not even at our level 1 group and can't get a funnel, you could still plug them into this and they could still contribute to the growth of the team line. I don't work with anybody that's not at level 1, level 2, level 3, but you have that option. But whatever level you're at, definitely get the leads. I'm going to share a link to get the leads through our referral network. You definitely want to get it through our referral network so that I can plug you in, you know, to everything that we're doing. If you already bought this before you met us, you know, as long as you're with us in Ambassador, Profit Platform, or HempWorks, then we can let you go ahead and come on in. But you should really purchase it either through our link, or don't purchase it through our link if someone else referred you to HempWorks other than us, or if someone else referred you to Ambassador Profit Platform. Go check with them and see if they already have it and sign up with them if they do. If they don't, encourage them to contact us, because if they want to do it, they need to sign up with us if they want to be benefiting from all the training that we're doing, and then you would sign up from them. But if Robin, Lynn, or I referred you to Profit Platform, Ambassador, HempWorks, you know, any of our programs, go ahead and sign up at the link that I gave you. We're going to set up things so that we're changing the onboarding process. Oh, I mean, we haven't really, you know, you're at the top of this, guys. Like, we're just getting started with all this. Understand, you're at the top of a huge organization. We're going to improve everything, including the onboarding process. So in a day or two, I'm going to show you when someone signs up, your person or a new person, or if you're new listening, we'll send you somewhere where it's really easy. Step 1, how to get signed up into this. Step 2, how to get your funnel. You won't have to like hunt down posts and attend interactive webinars and email our support team or your referrer to get onboarded and plugged into everything and off and running. We're going to make that a speedy process. Again, you're at the beginning of this. I just got started in December. We were just able to create these funnels and set you guys up to create funnels. Now we're organizing the process. We just started testing all these different lead sources to find simpler solutions for you and your team to plug in that are extraordinarily inexpensive and easy to get started even before you have your funnel. So that's where we're at right now. We're going to create that onboarding process. I'll show you that in a day or two. Okay, so how do I send an email from here? I'm going to go ahead and send an email right now. I click mailing system. You can send right from here. That's what's so cool about this. And then I give you the email, but I already have the email in here. You see where it says, swore you'd never do network marketing again. We're getting great results with it, so I'm just going to keep testing it. I hit load, and it automatically loads right down here. Okay? So pretty powerful. And it already has the link and everything already in there. And I'm just going to go ahead and send it to keep things simple. I did want to mention, see where it says perfect timing? I think I'm going to go ahead and test that. It says we can now predict the optimal delivery hour of the day for each of your leads. In a nutshell, it's the time slot when the subscriber is most likely to open and click your emails based on historical activity. It's amazing. Actually, we do more than just predict. We can deliver your email exactly during the sweet spot time window, landing on top of their mailbox and boosting your opens and clicks. So I'm going to click that. So instead of emailing it now, it's saying that because I click perfect timing, it's going to email this at the perfect time that subscriber gets their emails based on previous history. So now I'm going to hit send email. Oh, I didn't select the lead. Sorry. What am I thinking here? So I haven't emailed these leads yet. So I'm going to go to February 18th. If I wanted to email more, I'd hit select. I could hit select all, and you could send to everybody. Or let's say I wanted to email all of them that I'd emailed the first email to before, but I didn't want to email the first group because let's say I didn't email them yet, but I want to email all of these that I'd already emailed. Let's say I didn't actually all email these all yet. I only emailed a few, but in usual cases, you would have emailed all of these already. I'm just getting started, and I didn't even bother to email them all yet. But this is how you'd email everybody, like a follow-up email. But right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to email for the first time the February 18th lead. So I just hit select because it's the first time email. I loaded in the one I already have, and I just hit, and I'm going to hit perfect timing. I'm going to test that. I'm going to hit send. And now it sends them, and I'm done. And then I get to go to statistics and see. And usually it takes, like a few hours or even like 12 hours or so before the stats start updating. But see, now it says I have to wait 24 hours before my next mailing. But you can email from here. So even if you or your team member just getting started doesn't have their own email system, doesn't know how to download leads into another system and stuff, you can just use this. It's incredible. That's why I say step one for everybody, as long as we keep testing and seeing these are working, step one for everybody absolutely should be starting here. Then step two is getting their funnel with us, because you can start generating leads here for really inexpensive, having someone contributing to the growth of the team line with pre-enrollees, and you get 10 people in a team line doing this. Like, check this out, guys. It's crazy. Let me go to stats again. It's really important to understand how big of a deal this is. Like, well, let me go here. I got 6 pre-enrollees from emailing 400 leads. Like, the month has just begun. So if we continue on that vein, and we'll keep watching this, but right now, if we continue on that vein, if I get 6 pre-enrollees and I sent to 400 leads so far, let's go 400 divided by 6. That means I got a pre-enrollee for every 66.666667. That's insanely good. So if I'm getting 1 pre-enrollee for every 66 leads that I email to, what's your average person going to get? Well, they're sending to let's say they don't refer anybody. So they're sending to 3,000 leads in a month divided by 66. That would mean they would get 45 pre-enrollees for $30 a month. I mean, if this stayed consistent. Doesn't have to be 10% this good, and let me show you why. If you get 10 people in a team line duplicating this, and it's so easy to duplicate, 10 people would be bringing in 554 pre-enrollees. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then we give them the funnel, and they email out the funnel, because step 2 will be to set up the funnel. Step 1 should be getting set up with the leads. Then step 2 is getting set up with the funnel, because now you're generating leads. That's happening fast. It's super easy. They can email right from the system. Do you see this? This is crazy, guys. As long as these leads work, and now if these leads don't work as good later, we're going to keep looking for the next best thing. I don't know if we'll ever find anything like this again. This is crazy. So everybody, if you're not doing this, strong recommendation now based on these results. $30 setup, $30 a month. You can do this at level 1, level 2, level 3. We'll get this going, rocking and rolling. Every time you get a new person, plug them into this right away. And we're going to set up an onboarding process that explains all of this for you, and it already has your referral link in it. So pretty soon you're going to get another page that looks similar to this, but that's designed for people that already signed up. And you'll just send them there, and it will plug them in automatically. And it will already be linked up to your referral link. So you're going to start getting 200 leads a day after you get a referral, and you actually make money referring people to this as well. And then you can use that money to buy more leads or to advance, upgrade to level 2 or level 3. Guys, this is going to get crazy. All right, I'll keep you posted. I'm going to keep doing support calls and stuff. Find the link before we get the new onboarding process set up, where it makes it super easy to get plugged into all this. For now, just look for the link that I have either in the post where I shared this video or in the email. And if Robin, Lynn, or I referred you to us, go ahead and sign up at our link. If we didn't, be responsible. It really matters. Contact your referrer. Find out if they're already in here. And if they are, use their referral link. Let's be respectful of that referral line right now as we get things in place where it becomes easier to do all this. And then if your referrer isn't in this, you can contact us. If they're not, if they're interested, they need to contact us and sign up with us if they want to benefit from everything that we're doing with this, using our emails and stuff. If they don't want to do it, then we'll go ahead and plug you in then. Okay? Come on in. Even if you're still waiting for your marketing funnel, you guys should start this. It's too darn easy. And we want to start the habit of growth. Pre-enrollees coming in. And just get that going. And whenever someone signs up, get them into this first. And again, we're going to have an onboarding process that makes it really easy. Then step 2 will be get their funnel, so then they can start contacting their pre-enrollees and driving them into this funnel, which leads to signups. All right. This is just amazing, actually. I'll talk to you guys soon.